teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. College football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Buffaloes offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they can...
Looking deep in the very first play. He hauls it into the 25, still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's Salter. Catch made on the out route. Look at that. He's still going. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Buffaloes will line up now. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. Open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Colorado, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come on in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wonder how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
That's caught. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. Nowhere to run, no corralling for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. But he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Play action here on first down. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football.
Fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Now it's second down here.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. And the Buffaloes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And now the try for the two-point conversion.
Ready. 221 wing. 221 wing. Music no. Six per vein.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kicking team out for the PAT try. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. To the air, it's Salter. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Colorado.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead.
Georgia, 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it here. As the first down is still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's a stiff arm. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here,
Down he goes. It's a sack.
well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on it.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You can see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Buffaloes will crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Buffs! No chance to catch him there. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense in hurry-up mode. They look to throw it here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Salter. And here comes a deep shot. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Touchdown, Buffaloes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they'll get back into this game.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game fade. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Defense, make adjustments. Come up with a stop. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's sort of one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field.
Here we go.
Handoff to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the ground, it's Hayden. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Throwing off play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what would be the play call?
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. This one ends up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks free. Oh, the spin move. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Hey, I get the pass passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football.
A deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Salter. He's looking deep again. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Dogs will line up to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
On 1st down, it's play action. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Off play action, he's looking to throw. A short completion at the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Dropping back, it's Salter. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking for a receiver. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Grinding away on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Back to throw. It's Salter. Players are down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job of the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Young. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.